Hi Jim, these are the connecting rods. I wanted to show you these. What we have is actually pretty severe wear. This one I can actually see some copper coming through, and it's on every single one. There are varying degrees of severity. This one is very bad. That one I can see copper, and this one I can see copper. It doesn't really come out in the phone, but you can certainly see there's a copper stripe. There's a soft, like lead material, that is the soft bearing, and then there's a copper, which is harder but still soft. That's kind of like your safety net, and then after that is steel, and that destroys stuff. Now, as we look, so we can see that on each end of the rod has excessive wear, and on each rod cap there's hardly any wear at all. So what that tells me, well, we know these are stock rods. These are stock 1967 Ford rods. What that tells me is that these are oval. As a process, as the engine runs, over 100,000 miles, this tends to get out of shape and to be ovaled. It can be corrected. It's not a big deal, but it needs to be put together, machined back to a circle, and then you'd have even wear all the way around. But with the ovaling, you have uneven wear. That's what we see here. This engine wouldn't have lasted long. I'm sorry to tell you that. The good news is we caught it before it damaged everything. And then on these skirts, it's kind of hard to tell in here. They have this nice coating, but it's all starting to wear because the pistons were a little tight. This should actually be a little more clearance. This should be sliding on the cylinder wall. There should be clearance between this and the cylinder wall, and this is definitely more contact than it should have. But we will hone the cylinders out to what's needed. I didn't measure it yet, but I'll know shortly. And all these rods will have to be cut back to circles or replaced or whatever, some along those lines. But so that's the end of it. That's everything I found. I think we'll send stuff out, start machining it, and we'll put it all back together.